Hi you guys, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video I'm going to be recreating some of my old nail designs, and I want to see how much I've improved over the time. And yeah, it's just like a quick short intro and let's get to it. So over here I have a chest full of all of my practice nails and all of the nails that I did when I was still starting off as a nail artist, and let's open it up and reveal all of these nails. So how I'm going to be doing this is by randomly picking out one nail out of this chest, and I'm not going to be looking. I'm just going to close my eyes, look away, and pick one out. And for today's video, I'm going to be doing 5. I'm going to be recreating 5 nails. If you guys want to see more of this idea, comment down below, and I'm going to make the other 5 nails, or I can have this like a short little series on my channel. So let's get started. First of all, I just want to mix them around. Okay, let me look away and pick 5. So this is the first one, second one, third one. I really hope they don't all look the same. Fourth one, and the final one. Number 5. Okay, let's put this to the side. Okay. This is how you can know that this isn't scripted, because I think these might be one of the worst options that it could have gotten. But that is part of the challenge. I picked these out randomly and I had to recreate them. Let me get my tips and let's start. Okay, I don't know if you can tell or not, but it is getting kind of dark and this is still the beginning of the video. So what I'm gonna be doing is just painting all the base colors on these nails. I'm gonna go with this beautiful beige color from Elle. It's the shade 604, and I'm gonna be using it as my base for the French tip design. Let's just do a nice coat over the whole nail. And my goal for this video is to see how my skills have progressed. Am I stagnant? Am I getting better? Am I getting worse? I really hope not. So I'm just going to continue on with this lighter blue shade from Elle as well. It's a number 809, and this is a light formula. It's a sheer formula, so you might need a few coats. Next up we have this beautiful bright green color, and I'm gonna be using it as a backdrop for the brain image scan, or like the CAT scan, I guess, MRI. I feel like this is such a beautiful color to have it to contrast all of the designs, and I feel like it's gonna pop up against whatever I'm gonna draw on it after. So let me just do a quick base. Also, if you guys haven't noticed, the stand that I'm using for my nails right now, this little janky stand, I don't know if you've noticed or not, but I've made it actually. I used wooden dowels for this, like this is wooden dowels. This is just like a wooden stick, and they're stuck on using double-sided tape, so I can remove them whenever. I don't know, it's cute because my old one just died. I just lost one of the little like nail stands, so I can only do 4 nails at a time. And I've started getting clients, and I don't really wanna make you guys wait while I do 4 nails at a time, one batch. So what I've started thinking, so in my mind, instead of getting a new stand or 2 new stands, I wanted to try making one myself. I don't know, it's not bad, it's good for me, it's working out well. The only problem is because it's not magnetized, so every time I remove the little stand from the base, the tape loses a little bit of stickiness, so you just have to replace the tape quite a lot. This is the first coat of every color. You'll actually be able to see me. Okay, we are back and it is morning now, so I hope the lighting is so much better for you guys. What I want to start with is this one, which for reference is this nail, this original nail. I think I did this tip either with normal nail polish or with like a silver pen, but I don't don't really like how it looks now. So what I'm gonna do is use chrome instead. So for chrome as a base, I like to use black gel polish. I feel like it gives like a nice solid background, and chrome shows up better when it's against a dark background. So let me use this one from Born Pretty, and it's the shade number CG001. So let's start. I'm just gonna load up my brush. I want my French tip to be a little bit high, so I'm gonna put it up here, and then I'm gonna draw a line down the center. From the sides of my tip, I'm gonna drag a line down to the center. This is why a long brush is nice, because I really didn't have to do anything other than just press the brush against the nail so I can sort of imprint where I want the lines to be. And I know they don't look so even right now, but I'm gonna try and make them even. Now let's do the curves at the tip itself. I'm gonna load up a little bit on my brush and go and curve this part. Okay, let me clean up a little bit around this smile line, and I'm gonna come right back. Okay, so I fully cured this nail, and I wiped off the sticky layer that you get after adding gel. So right now I'm gonna go in with the chrome, and this, don't mind the number, it was just for a video, an unsuccessful video, but it's up on my channel, unfortunately. But I'm gonna be using some silver chrome, and I'm gonna be rubbing it in, and I really have to be careful with this one because it's very explosive. Okay, you guys, so the chrome doesn't look as best as it can look, but I do have a solution for that, or something that I want to try. So I have my little chrome powder container on the side here, and I want to try adding the powder straight into some top coat, and I want to see if I can do like swirly designs. So I'm gonna be using this top coat, or actually, let me try adding it to like 3D gel. So let me grab this 3D gel that I always use. Also, excuse everything, it's all covered in silver chrome. So let me add some of this on the side here. And what I want to do is add some of this chrome into the 3D gel. And I want to see if I can make like a 3D chrome gel. Maybe this is obvious to you guys and I'm over explaining. Yeah, okay, my plan is working. Let me just close this up so we don't have another mistake. I don't know why this, especially the silver, is very messy. All of the other colors are normal, but the silver is just absolutely messy. I don't like it. It's not very fun to use when something is so messy. Now what I want to be doing is using this thin brush. I'm gonna be scooping some of this 3D gel up, this 3D chrome gel, and I want to do some 3D designs on the nail. So let me hold the nail and let me just draw a line down here, and it is kind of thick. I think maybe it's like a mixture of the powder and the gel. Maybe the powder thickened up the gel a little bit. That's not an issue for me. Okay, so you guys get the idea. I'm just gonna be drawing some 3D lines on the nail, and I'm gonna come right back. Okay, so this is how the nail came out. I don't know, the nail wasn't cooperating with me on that day, but I added these like 3D swirls with you guys. I like how it looked, but I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna continue doing something more on this nail. So for now, I'm gonna move on to this other nail, the blue nail, which is this one, to remind all of you. And to do this like ombre kind of thing, what I'm gonna do first is add a base coat. I'm just gonna add like a normal base coat, and I just want the nail to be sticky so that I can put my powder on. Okay, so the base coat is all cured, and I'm gonna be using a normal nail brush. It's a little bit stiff, but that's not an issue for me. And I'm gonna be using eyeshadow powders to do this aura or gradient effect, and I think I'm gonna be going with this glittery blue color. I think it looks super cute, so let me just add the powder around the edges. So this is different than the way that I did the gradient on this nail. I did this one with nail polish, and I think I used like multiple colors to blend them into each other. I don't know, every once in a while I try doing something different with nails. I don't want to just be doing the same thing over and over. Okay, and now I'm gonna clean my brush so I can blend the blue into the center. Now with a clean brush, I'm just gonna brush out all this powder. It's not working the way I'm thinking it's gonna work, but I can see the video. You just have to trust me. This is a little bit softer than the brush that I was using. So let me grab some white. It's off camera for you guys, but let me grab some white eyeshadow and dab it in the middle. See how so much better that looks? And I'm just gonna go back in the blue a little bit just to make that blend seamless. Oh my god, I used to watch this makeup artist. I'm not quite sure what the YouTube channel is called. I don't want to say the wrong name. And I don't know, it was very satisfying, calming. They use like the word seamless a lot in their makeup. Okay, for me, this looks pretty cute. I think I'm just gonna go over this side a little bit more because I think I didn't get enough gel on this part, so it's not catching on the nails so well. I want to see if I'm gonna add some glitter in the middle, so let me look for a glittery white. Okay, I have this one. I'm gonna turn this over this side so you can see. Ooh, look at that. Sometimes I make great decisions. Sometimes I make great decisions. Ooh, look how beautiful that looks. Okay guys, maybe I'm actually cooking. Now what I'm gonna do is top coat this one to seal all of the powders in, and then we can move on to this chrome design. And please God, let this chrome cooperate with me today. I need you guys to pray for me right now, because if it does not cooperate, this video is gonna be over. So let me go top coat this and I'm gonna come right back. Okay, now that it's all matted down, I'm gonna go in with some black gel polish so I can draw the lines before I rub the chrome in, but hopefully this time it works a lot better than this one. So I think I want it to end up in the center over here. So let's draw it like that. Okay, so essentially this is how it's gonna look. I'm just gonna thicken up some part. Let me just change my brush. I think I'll use this one and I'll go in a little bit close. And I deposited a lot of polish on this side accidentally. So what I'm gonna be doing is with my brush, I'm gonna be dragging it along the length so I can redistribute the polish. But you guys understand what I'm doing. I'm also like thickening the ends over here. I don't want it to be like one thickness all over. I want the center to be sort of like thick, and then the branches to be thin, and then the ends to be thick. So let me go ahead and do that off camera, and I'll come right back with it cured so we can do the chrome part together. Okay, so I did, I think, 2.5 coats of black polish because it is actually sheer. It's a sheer formula, so I had to do a few coats, and I rubbed off like the sticky layer of the gel with just acetone, just so I can get an even chrome application. Because sometimes when you don't wipe off that like sticky layer, you get a very patchy chrome application, and it's not that beautiful mirror effect that you get. I think that's what happened with this nail. I didn't wipe it off well, so that's why the chrome looks a little bit glittery, and you can see like the specks instead of a beautiful chrome metallic finish. But now I'm gonna put all of my energy into making this one look better, and for that I'm just gonna be using 3 chrome colors. I don't know, for this one I just used these 2 and I didn't do it so well. I want to add some pink into there. I think like the mixture of pink, bronze, and gold is gonna look so cute. So let me get my little palette on the side here, and I'm just gonna be adding some chrome from each of these onto here. So as you can see here, I'm just mixing all of the chrome powders together, and now I'm just gonna be using whatever is on my brush and rubbing it in. Okay, maybe I actually made too much, but look how beautiful this chrome application came out to be. Let me just clean around it so you can see the actual chrome effect. Okay guys, so I top coated this nail with a gel top coat so I can seal everything in, and I really like how it looks. I love the muted colors more than this one, but let me know what you guys think, which one is better. And now I think I want to move on to this nail, the butterfly on the pearlescent background. I'm not gonna lie, I don't go in with videos like this knowing what I'm gonna do for each nail or how I'm gonna interpret it. For this one, I feel like I want to draw a butterfly, or I don't know, maybe have like, instead of using a sticker, I can draw the butterfly itself. And I don't know if you can see, but there are like some dots of lilac polish, and I'll actually show you which polish I used. I used this polish for the dots, so I don't know, maybe I'm gonna use it, maybe maybe I'm not. But for now, I think I'm gonna be drawing a butterfly, and I think I want to do it a little bit 3D. So let me get, do I want to draw it with top coat or do I want to draw it with 3D gel? Because I can either draw it with this 3D gel and have it like this 3D effect, or I can draw it with top coat and have a slight 3D effect. So let me actually try with top coat first. Okay, so I'm gonna be using the 9mm brush. I think I want to draw the butterfly sort of like in the middle symmetrical, so let me do that. Okay, you know what? Let me start over. Let me try and change the brush, maybe because the brush is short, so it's depositing everything. Let me use this brush and see how it's gonna go. Okay guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm struggling with this position. I feel like I want to have the nail to my face, so let me actually do this off camera and I'll come right back with it finished so we can see how it looks. Okay guys, so we're gonna have a quick change. I've added a transfer gel on this nail, and I think I want to be going in with this color of like transfer foil. I feel like it's super cute and it's gonna look amazing with this base. So let me try and put it on. I don't have the best luck with transfer foil, so let me see how this is gonna go. We just add it on there. This is not gonna be looking so good for you guys, because I just need to smooth over this foil and make sure that it gets to every point of the nail, like it's just on this little part. I don't know why. Let me actually try like a second coat of the transfer gel and try this again. Okay guys, let me figure this out off camera because it is not wanting to stick, and I'll come right back and tell you what worked. I don't know why, but it doesn't look so good on camera, but in real life it's good. I was not able to get it in one piece. I had to like kind of, wait, I'll show you. I had to like take a piece and just like dab it like this and transfer whatever got on. So I don't know, I didn't get the gradient so much, and now I want to draw a butterfly on, and I think I'm gonna be using these two colors. I want to use this color from Amanda. It's 171. I don't know, on the top it says the metallic. I don't know if that's relevant. And I want to use this color from, I guess, Pretty Woman, and it's the color 447. Okay, let me get my brush, and what I want to do is actually draw on like the butterfly wing lines. I don't want to draw the butterfly itself, I want to draw the wing lines. Okay, let me actually just fixate this on the nail and we'll get right back. Okay guys, so this is the nail on the stand, finally secure, and I'm gonna go in with, I think, this one to draw like the black stripes that you find on butterfly wings. I don't want to go in with actual black. I feel like it's gonna be too stark because this nail is pretty light colors and I don't know, demure I guess, and I feel like black is such a harsh, strong color. So let me just go in and divide, and I'm gonna be leaving a little bit of a gap in between the top half and the bottom half, like this gap, just to show that we have two wings on here. And I'm just gonna wipe my brush and go around the whole nail with this color. Okay, you guys, this is how it came out. It looks really nice, actually. I love the combination of colors. I'm glad I actually didn't go with my first idea and I tried something different. So now I'm just gonna draw in the lines in between the wing shapes, I guess. And I'm gonna be using a long brush for this, and I'm gonna be using this color. So let me just load up my brush, and I'm just gonna be drawing lines in the center. They don't have to be perfect, which is good for me because sometimes I do struggle with drawing lines. But I'm not gonna lie, these brushes really do help because they're long, so you don't really have to move so much. I'm doing like a combination of moving my hand and the nail, so it's kind of like moving like this. This is how it looks. I'm gonna leave it to dry and then I'm gonna top coat it. Okay, so my face cam is off because we're gonna move on to this brain scan design. I have my reference photo on the side over here, and I'm just gonna do this in a time lapse because it's just, wait, let me show you guys the reference photo. It's this one. I want to use like purples, pinks, and yellows. So I'm gonna get my colors and start. Okay guys, so while I wait for this nail to dry, I'm gonna move on to this nail. So what I want to do is, instead of using leaves, I want to use this dried flower that I have in my room. So what I'm thinking of doing is maybe kind of like encapsulating it. I don't have like acrylic to encapsulate it, but I'm gonna try and use gel to do it. So first of all, I'm gonna add a base coat just so we can have a sticky layer for the leaves to adhere to. I'm gonna be taking some petals and let me spread them a little bit. Actually, let me get my tweezers. Okay, they are literally not even sticking to the base. So let me add a thicker coat. Let me add actually like top coat because it is a little bit thicker. And now let's try this again. Okay, it's sticking a little bit better. Trying to spread it and like flatten the leaf, or sorry, the petals, so it can stick to the top coat. Let me get some more to fill out the top over here. Okay, and let me flatten all of the petals like so. I'm gonna flash cure this, and I think I'm gonna top coat the leaves, or like put a thin layer of top coat, because I do want to have them sealed in. I don't want them to chip away or something. This is how the base look. I don't know, it kind of looks like pieces of meat a little bit, so I'm thinking of like adding some gems or pearls or like metal balls to the petals so they can look like actual flowers. So let me go through my stuff and see what I can use. Okay, so I got some metallic balls and I think I'm gonna add some of them in the petals. And I got this like green polish from L. It's number H3 from the holographic line, and I'm gonna draw some, what are they called, stems, to make this look like actual leaves or actual petals. The problem with this color is that it's very sheer, so kind of have to like put it in layers as well. Okay, I think that actually helped, like just a little bit of green, just a pop of green. And what I'm gonna be doing is using these little silver beads with my 3D gel. So this 3D gel, and I'm gonna be adding some into the center of each petal. Maybe not each petal, but like the big petals, just to make it look like these are flowers. And I want to make it a little bit irregular. I don't want it to be so like, oh, like a rows of 3. So I'm kind of distributing them a little bit dense towards the center and then tapering out. Okay, I think I like how this looks. So let me cure this. Okay guys, so I did some stronger stems and leaves on this nail, and I think it brings it together so well. I don't know, like previously it looked like pastrami slices with some, I don't know, caviar on top. But right now I think it does look like flowers. For now, I have all of the designs done. When I come right back, I'm gonna come with the before and after comparisons, and we can see if I improved or not. Here are the before and afters for all of the nails. Let me zoom in for you guys so you can see it better. So this is the chrome French tip, this is the plant nail, the brain scan, the chrome and blue gradient, and finally the butterfly. I changed it a little bit and I added a little bit of purple because I like purple. It's my favorite color. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think the befores were better than the afters, or do you think that I've actually improved on my skills and I made it look better? So let me know down in the comments, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video.